What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. My voice feeling better. My voice feeling better. I'm feeling like I can yap today. I'm feeling like I can yap today.
What's good? What's good? How much money you need?
I'm feeling like I can yap today. So let's get into it. The art of secret influence. Let's go. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? I feel like I can yap today. I'm feeling like I'm good today. You know, the past couple of days I've been sick, but today I feel like I can actually talk to y'all today. So I need y'all to go ahead and share this live because this one is going to be a good one. I need y'all to go ahead and share this live because this one is going to be a good one. The art of secret influence. The art of influence. We are live. We are live. Y'all ready? Somebody said someone's spending too much time on TikTok Shop. I ain't never bought nothing from TikTok Shop, buddy. You would know something about TikTok Shop though, huh? Hold on, y'all. I'm just letting everybody know we on live. I'm letting everybody know we on live. All right, bet. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. You already know when I come on here. You talking about some glasses, baby? These glasses is not TikTok Shop, baby. I don't know what you talking about. You ever heard of Oakley? So, anyways, first of all, what I wanted to talk to y'all today about, we're gonna get into it a little bit later. It's called the science of magnetism. Really, the art of secret influence. That's what this is about. The art of secret influence. All right. But before we even get into the whole report and all of that, I wanted to really talk to y'all off the cuff, you know, using my intuition to talk to y'all about what I think, you know, you guys need to hear. I usually like to call it channeling, where it's like I literally just tune in and just go straight into it. What's up, y'all? Nalajana. I don't even know how to say your name. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all in here, go ahead and drop an emoji, drop some numbers, drop a fire, drop something in the chat to let me know that y'all tapped in. Drop something in the chat to let me know that y'all tapped in. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Hold on, pulling up the TikTok chat right now. Pulling up the TikTok chat right now so I can see everybody. Yep, boom, there you go. All right. So, first of all, what I wanted to talk to y'all about today is that, first of all, I these past couple of days have been very powerful. February has been very powerful. And the reason why February has been very powerful is because February, again, I keep telling y'all, is an 11 month. What's up, the Realionaire? Is an 11 month, you know, and this month has been very transformational for a lot of y'all. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because the main thing that I've been learning in the month of February is emotional control. And I've been talking to y'all about this for the past couple of days. You know, I posted a tweet today. Let me pull it up. I posted a tweet today that says, if you are easily offended, you are easily manipulated. Let me pull that up for y'all. If you are easily offended, you are easily manipulated. If you are easily offended, you are easily manipulated. And I mean that. Because guess what? If people can easily get under your skin, my love, they can control you. I want you to think about this life like it's a game of chess or like it's a basketball game. And anytime anybody can get you upset, anytime anybody can make you feel an emotion that you don't want to feel, They literally have control over you. And in order to be powerful, you have to make sure that you have control over you. Because if you don't have control over you, then they have control over you. And I want to teach you how to start having control over yourself emotionally. Number one, you have to meditate. You have to meditate. If you want to be in control of yourself and not allow anybody to have power over you, you have to start meditating, because meditation will allow you to find that calmness, that peace, that serenity within yourself that nobody else can take. It's almost like filling up yourself, filling up your battery. But if you don't take that time throughout your week to fill up your battery, that means that you're easier to be drained. And it's always about the work that you do when nobody is watching that shows up when everybody is watching. You're working out. Thank you for the rose, Wendy. You're working out, your yoga, your Pilates, all that stuff matters, because that's what makes you you. In order for you to be successful, in order for you to be a multimillionaire, a billionaire, you have to be able to handle stress at a high level. And this is why millionaires and billionaires, they focus a lot on the way that they heal themselves. The reason why is because health is connected to wealth. And your meditations, your yoga is what allows you to be ready, to be on point when that stress comes in, when that pressure comes in. Because guess what? Pressure is needed for you to be a great. Pressure is what builds diamonds. You cannot be great without pressure. So the fact that you're dealing with pressure, the fact that you're dealing with adversity, that's what's going to make you great. Don't back down when stuff gets tough. Get aggressive. And this is why I always tell y'all, start putting pressure in your own life. Don't wait for life to bring you pressure, because when life brings you pressure, you're not going to be ready. You have to bring your own fire. This is why I tell people, wake up and do cold showers, because the moment you wake up and you already hitting yourself with a level of uncomfort, life can't top that. Thank you, the Realionaire. Life cannot top that. So you have to always be putting that pressure on you. This is why I always tell y'all, David Goggins is a beast. I love watching David Goggins. And this is why I created a whole new psychology class. We're going to get into that later, because I'm about to give y'all a whole bunch of game first. But this next level, I feel like it's about embracing that shadow. I've been calling my new level, I call it the Black Mirror, like the Black Mirror influence. The Black Mirror. And the reason why I'm calling it the Black Mirror, I'm a Scorpio. And if you know about Scorpios, then you understand that Scorpios thrive in darkness. We thrive in darkness, and I'm challenging you to face your own darkness, because whoever it is that you think you are, you haven't even met the 75% extra of potential that you have. Hold on. We was using these glasses before. But I feel like these wasn't giving off the energy. I feel like these give up. Come on now. This right here is giving that Morpheus energy. In order for you to be great, you have to tap into your own darkness. Because if you don't, your opposition will try to tap into it for you, and then you won't even have control. And this is what I mean by this. You know, some of y'all, you may be lustful. Some of y'all, you may have a sugar addiction. Some of y'all, you may have envy. Some of y'all, your darkness, whatever it is, when it is used correctly, it is a force to be reckoned with. When your darkness is used the right way, nobody can fuck with you. But you know, the sad part about it is most people don't want to face their darkness, because in order to face their darkness, they got to go in the dark. But something that I've noticed about all the greats is that they talk about that they always have a period of their life where they constantly have to go back to the dark. It's like life gets good, and then you have to go back to the gym. You got to go back into the dark. You got to go back into the lab. Because it's facing those aspects of you that most people don't want to face. That's what makes you powerful. That's what makes you powerful. You know, like a lot of y'all are listening to me on this live. Do you know that a lot of y'all wouldn't even resonate with me? A lot of y'all wouldn't even resonate with me if it wasn't for me taking the time to face my own darkness and see the aspects of myself that I didn't like and learn how to use it. Like, for example, for me, I'm naturally able to understand psychology and manipulation that I thought it was bad that I understood it so well. I was like, but this is bad that I know how to manipulate. This is bad that I understand this. And then God was like, yo, why do you keep downing your talents? Why do you keep making yourself feel bad for the things that you're good at? You understand human psychology. That is a gift. Now teach it to your people. Because there's two ways that you can always go with your gift. You can have the gift of gab and you could talk people into doing things that you want them to do. Or you can use your gift of gab to inspire and to motivate. And that's when I started to realize, hold on, I have this gift and I'm afraid of it. And a lot of y'all are afraid of your own gift. A lot of y'all are afraid of your own potential. A lot of y'all are afraid of the thing that makes you great because you think that you're not going to be able to have control over it. Let me tell you something. Do not be afraid of yourself, because the fact that you think that you won't be able to control yourself is you being a weakness of yourself and being fearful of yourself. It's like being like, damn, I'm gonna get a lot of money. I can't trust myself. What? Are you kidding me? You work all this way and you work all this hard to get this money, and now you talk about something you can't trust yourself? Let's be for real, man. Now this is why you go through periods of testing yourself. This is why you make yourself go through periods of discipline. This is why you create a routine, so you know you can trust yourself. So you know you can be disciplined. So you know when you tell yourself you're going to do something, you're going to do it. A lot of y'all don't trust yourself because every time you told yourself you was going to do something, you didn't do it. You didn't do it. And the reason why you don't trust yourself is because, truth be told, our biggest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our biggest fear is that we are powerful beyond measures. You are afraid that you are more powerful than you ever think. And you're going to have to deal with the consequences of success. And the consequences of success is the fact that them people that you around, you know you're not going to be able to fuck with them on that higher level. You know you're not going to be able to bring them. You know some of them friends you with going to be envious once you start getting some motion. And that's what this is about. Getting rid of the people who are holding you back. Getting rid of the people that make you comfortable. Comfortable enough to be who you are right now. There's levels to this shit, man. And guess what? Them people who you around, they not going to make it to that next level. And you going to have to accept that. You're going to have to accept that they're not going to make it to that next level. All my people here on TikTok, I want y'all to click the link in my bio, and I want y'all to subscribe to me on Twitch. Do me a favor, subscribe to me on YouTube and subscribe to me on Twitch, because if you go to my YouTube or my Twitch, you'll be able to rewatch all these lives over and over and over again. Thank you, Tiana, for the gift. Listen, man, all I came here to do was speak fast. We ain't even get into the report yet. But what I've started to learn in these past couple of years, these past 2 years, man, let me tell you something. You got to go outside of your comfort zone. A couple days ago, I went on Fresh and Fit, and a lot of people, somebody said, what's the Twitch? It is in the link in my bio. But I went on Fresh and Fit a couple days ago, and people was all out here like, oh my God, like, you went on that podcast, you went on this, you went on that, you went on this, you went on, And I'm just like, listen, you think I give a fuck about your judgment? You don't know my vision. So why do I care about what you think about what I'm doing? At the end of the day, it's you following me, right? At the end of the day, it's you listening to me, right? You get what I'm saying? So my thing is, a lot of y'all are afraid to do what you've always wanted to do because you're afraid of people judging you for what it is that you know is true to you. And I went on Fresh and Fit and I spoke my truth. I spoke my piece. And guess what? Some people are not going to agree with it. But what I learned is sometimes it's a good thing to get unfollowed. And the reason why it's a good thing to get unfollowed is because those people who were following you before, when you were saying everything that was neutral, or when you said everything that was easy to accept, it's easy for people to support you. But when it's time for you to really buckle down into who you are authentically, I hope I said that right. You know what I'm trying to say. When it's time for you to be yourself raw and in your most authentic way, when people start to say, oh, no, I don't fuck with it, guess what? That's when you need to realize that that's when you're finding the people who's actually for you. You feel me? Because everybody got so offended by the fact that I was on the podcast that they didn't even really listen to what I was saying or what I was doing. They were just so triggered by it, not realizing that, hey, what if this is the time that Ori is finally breaking out of her comfort zone of always just being in this one little room? This one little room. But guess what? When you start expanding, you're going to piss some people off. Thank you for the gift, Diana. When you start expanding, you are going to piss some people off. And you got to be prepared that people are not going to always be on your side when you start to be you unapologetically. And you got to embrace that. And that is the side effect of success. Some of y'all are not ready to face the side effects of success. Let's get this live to 10,000 likes on TikTok. And if you are on YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe. If you are on TikTok, make sure you guys follow. And make sure you guys show some support. How was the podcast? The podcast was fun. It was nothing crazy. I was honestly the most disrespectful person in there. It comes with the territory. You get what I'm saying? Like, it comes with the territory. I'm going to make videos with people that you don't fuck with. I'm going to make videos with people that you don't like. But guess what? All you need to ask yourself is, Ori getting the message out there. Period. And that's all that matters. You feel me? Like, people get so offended by success. People get so offended when you start winning. And you got to remember that about life. When you start winning, you're going to think that everybody's going to be happy for you. Boy, are you wrong. That's when you're going to start seeing the hater in people. That's when you're going to start seeing the people that you thought was your ride or die start having a problem with what you doing. It's your big moment, yet people getting mad at you. Think about that. Think about that. When it's your big moment, people will start getting mad at you. And I want to prepare you for something. Thank you, Tiana. I want to prepare y'all for something. Let me tell you something. Being successful is going to come with lots of headaches. Lots of headaches. Listen to them. My cat's meowing. What you think I'm going to do? You think I'm going to get upset at them and be like, hey, da-da-da. No, I got to keep going. I got to keep pushing. You're going to deal with shit like that in real life with people. You got a big opportunity coming and now people calling you with bullshit, trying to get you off your energy. That is a part of it. But guess what? What makes you more successful than the other is how well you deal with that adversity. How well you keep your head on straight and how well you stay focused even when things are trying to get you out your focus. That's the key. People are always going to come in your life and try to steer you off because of their jealousy, because of their envy. I'm dealing with the flu right now. Guess what? I'm still locked in. Because guess what? One of the greats, Michael Jordan, was known for the flu game. You think I'm going to stop? No, man. You got to set yourself apart. You got to do things even when it's uncomfortable. Things are going to come in your life to try to stop you from making momentum. Never allow anything to stop you from momentum. Never allow anything to stop you from doing what you're supposed to do, my love, because guess what? When it's not done, nobody else is getting affected, but you're getting affected. Your pocket's getting affected. Your momentum is getting affected. You know how it feels like to lose momentum and to try to get it back. That shit is hard work. So I'm telling you right now, if you have momentum, do not drop the ball. You got to go harder, bro. If you finally starting to see success, if you finally starting to see accolades and you finally starting to see results, do not slow down. You gotta go harder. Some of y'all start seeing results and you start getting comfortable. You start feeling like I don't gotta do as much. You start feeling like, oh, I'm chilling. No, you're never chilling. You're never comfortable. It's always a new level that you gotta reach. Nah, don't come in here with that. No, don't come in here with that. Don't come in here with all of that. Don't come in here with that. Get up out of here, buddy. You're not welcome. Stay out there with that. Stay out there, boy. Look, I gotta put the vacuum in front of the door so these niggas don't. Stay out there with that, buddy. See? Don't try to come. Hey, listen, man. Listen, I love my cats, but don't try to. Hey, listen, ain't nobody safe. When I'm at work, I'm at work. Do not interrupt me. I don't care. I don't care if it's my mama. I ignore that call and say, hey, ma, I'm on live. I'm working right now. They say, oh, my bad. Yeah. Somebody said, I got a question. If you push yourself to the point of exhaustion, what happens? You finally met your limit. And that's good because before that, you didn't even know your limit. That's good. You didn't even know your limit. Sometimes you need to see how far you can go. And then once you know how far you can go, then you can learn how to adjust, learn when to rest, learn when to push it again. You get what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand a lot of times when we think we're at our end, we actually have we've only tapped into 40% of our limit. That's the crazy thing about it. A woman at Cater gave me $100 today for nothing. Today's an 8 day. You receive some money. Today's an 8 day, so you receive some money. Yeah, man. Like, I just want to tell y'all, you know, we all have so many opinions about people. Like, I went on that live and Jack Doherty was there and everybody feels the type of way about Jack Doherty, and I get it. He do be doing some dumb shit too. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I could give a fuck about what he do. All I know is that when I looked at that man videos and I looked at all that man content, it's like, yeah, he doing all this dumb shit, but this nigga outworking me. I got work to do. And that's when I started to realize, oh shit, or you got to do more. So a lot of y'all talking shit about someone who's probably doing some ignorant shit, but at the end of the day, they still outworking you. And that's the problem right there. Yeah, you cannot like what this motherfucker is doing, but are you outworking them for you to even have some say so? If you was outworking them, you probably wouldn't even know they fucking exist. Somebody say, I hear you, but everyone isn't the same. We have to stop listening to people telling them what and not how. Listen, you asked me a question. All I'm telling you is you learned your limit. If you burnt out, that means you learned your limit. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not telling you to exactly listen to what I'm saying. All I'm telling you is push yourself. Now, you do what you want with that information. You do what you want. All I'm knowing is that, listen, I know I'm not working hard enough. There are niggas who got way more than me because they outwork me. Not because, oh, they better than me, they smarter than me. No, they just outworked me. They worked harder than me. They worked smarter than me. And all I'm telling you to do is you got way more talent than most of these people, and you're just not reaching them levels because you're truly not outworking. You think dropping one video every 2 weeks is enough when these niggas is dropping a video every day, baby. Every day. They dropping a video every day, and then you have the nerve to complain about what they're doing. You feel me? You have the nerve to complain about what they're doing. If you worked out, take a break, then you're uncomfortable again, move to the next level. Listen, man, all I know is unless my body is crashing out on me, some of y'all don't realize that whole burnout period, you're going to have to taste that at one point in your life if you're really trying to be great. All of y'all are so afraid to reach this burnout. But my thing is, some of y'all are burning out because, number one, you don't know how to create a real routine. Some of y'all are burning out because of the fact that, number one, you probably doing some shit you don't really love. Some of y'all are burning out because you're not mixing it up. Some of y'all are not burning out because just like an athlete, if an athlete wants to make sure that they're maximizing their day, they're going to make sure to add recovery into the routine. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't realize that burnout, something about that burnout teaches you a lot. And I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying? Somebody said, oh, content creator is a different hustle. I'm saying you can outwork anyone and still get replaced. I don't know about that, buddy. I don't know about that. Cause listen, if you're outworking someone, you're never going to be replaced. And even if you are replaced, whoever replaces you will never be able to fill your shoes. They will constantly be compared to you. But my thing is, how can you can never be replaced if you outworking everyone. Look at Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat, a 4 life path, outworking everybody right now. You know how many people would have got to Kai Cenat's level and been like, oh, I'm chilling? How many of y'all would have got to Kai Cenat level and would have been like, oh, I'm chilling, I'm good, I'm for the rest of my life, I'm good? Some of y'all would have got like that. But the reason why he doesn't get replaced is because he keeps outworking people. There's no such thing as outworking someone and getting replaced. There's no such thing. No such thing. I don't believe it personally. Because I look at people like David Goggins. I look at people like Kobe Bryant. I look at, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Beast. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like, even me, I know I got more work to do. I got more shit to do. But I'm telling you again, like some of y'all, you really got to start tapping into that essence of yourself and say, damn, am I really putting in enough work? You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not. You feel me? You're not putting enough work. And you got to start testing yourself. You got to start putting in more. You feel me? So I opened up a new class, and this new class is called Black Mirror Influence, and I'm going to teach you guys a little bit about psychology and magnetism. A lot of y'all don't understand that in order to be successful in life, you have to understand psychology. I don't give a fuck what field you're in, because guess what? Them people that you work with, they be playing mind games with you. That person that you dating, they be playing mind games with you. They be thinking you stupid. They be trying to make you a simp. They be trying to make you submit. And in this new day and age with all these feminists and all of the masculine alpha men, you got to really know what's going on. And you got to understand people's psychology. You got to understand how people move. And you got to understand that you're always being judged too. So first thing I want to talk about is, number one, the world does not listen to words. The world does not listen to words. It responds to energy. Your energy is everything. The way you walk in a room sets the tone. If you walk in like a boss, people will treat you like a boss. But if you walk in nervous, if you walk in humble, people will treat you like you're inferior. How many of y'all are sick and tired of being walked over, being forgotten, not being respected? How many of y'all feel like that? You want to know why you get treated like that? Because of the way that you carry yourself. This world is a mirror, a black mirror, actually. That's what I like to say, a black mirror. So you cannot get mad at anybody who does not respect you because you didn't set the tone. You didn't teach them how to respect you. You did not teach them how to respect you. Everybody drop some emojis in the chat. I need y'all to run up the likes. I need y'all to run up the likes. You did not teach them how to respect you. Okay? So the world does not listen to words. The world does not listen to words. It responds to energy. Before you even speak, you have already been judged. The room has already decided your value. And then it's crazy because it's like we look at wealthy people, and then wealthy people have all these watches. They have this and then this and then that and that. And then it's like when they buy the watches, it's because the watch speaks for them. And that's when I started to understand wealth is silent. Wealth is silent. I don't got to tell you how big I am. You can look at my watch and you can tell. I don't even have to say a word. And that is the most psychological thing you can do when you don't even have to speak. But your aura, your energy is speaking for you. And believe it or not, let me tell you something. What you wear speaks for you. Conversation starters. How you carry yourself speaks for you. People, rich, wealthy people, they spend money on manicures. They spend money on facials. And guess what? You can tell when someone's wealthy by the way that they carry themselves. Because something about them is just glowing. Yeah, it's their self-care. You get me? So this is the secret that the magnetic people understand. They do not chase, they attract. And I need y'all to comment that down below. I don't chase, I attract. Thank y'all for the gifts, everybody. I do not chase, I attract. Their presence alone shifts the dynamic of a space. And you know what happens? It forces other people to orbit around them. Because, listen, some people don't need to spend expensive things. That's some people. But let me tell you something. What happens to your energy when you know you worked hard for a big amount and you're spinning like how you want to? Your energy, it does something to your confidence. If you go through a breakup, make some money and watch how that money change the way you feel about things. People talk about some money don't make you happy. Ain't never had money before. Ain't never had money before. And I'm not saying that, making money is just going to instantly make you happy. But guess what? It does help. Because guess what? Whatever it is that your craft, you can invest in it. Whatever it is that you want to get good at, you can invest in it. If you need to travel, which traveling literally raises up your endorphins, your serotonin, and your dopamine, you can do that. If you need to get a trainer, you can do that. You get what I'm saying? So it makes it easier for you to have a happier life. And being poor makes it easier for you to have a depressing life. You feel me? So you got to learn to invest in yourself. And what I realized too about rich people aren't afraid to invest in experiences because they know the richer the experience, the more it's going to inspire them to make more money. If you keep doing the same comfortable things, staying in the same comfortable clubs and going to the same comfortable hotels, you're not going to get inspired to make more. But it's something about going to the Four Seasons. It's something about going to Beverly Hills, going to all these different places and seeing the different levels of wealth and realizing that you can live a life like that. We don't have to shame it. You're here anyways. You're playing in this video game. Why not try to strive to be the best? Why not try to strive to have a lot and then set your family straight? Thank you for the gift. So, what I want you to understand is that your presence alone can shift the dynamics of a space and it can force other people to orbit you. For real. You get what I'm saying? So magnetism is not charisma. It is far more ancient, far more primal. It is the invisible pull that makes some men leaders and some other men followers. It is the force that makes men feel like a king long before he wears his crown. This energy is not cultivated. This energy is cultivated, not granted. This energy is cultivated, not granted. It is the result of deep inner alignment and unshakable certainty in one's presence and an aura that suggests you know something that the world does not. And let me tell you something, it's all about how you carry yourself. But the thing about it is that if you're not really that guy, it's going to be hard for you to carry yourself like you that guy. So you have to become that guy in the shadows. You have to become that guy in the dark. Black mirror influence. You have to become that guy when nobody's looking. So that way when you go out, you're not seeking people's approval because you already got your own approval. So then when you go out, people can feel that you don't need them. People can feel that you don't need their validation. Therefore, they want to give you their validation because they want you to need their validation. I'm telling you, I know the game. This is how it works. This is how the game works. People are like this. People will see that you don't care for their compliment and will try to make you care for their compliment. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You get what I'm saying? So those who possess this energy do not ask for attention. It is given to them freely. The weak scramble for validation. That's the thing, yo. Listen, if you're a person that always needs someone to compliment you, you are weak. Kings do not need someone to tell them, oh my God, King, you are amazing. Kings already know that. That is why people say it to them. People compliment you, especially when you already know it. When you do not need their validation, that's when they're going to try to give it to you the most. It's like a trap. When you don't need their validation, they're going to try to get you to need their validation. So that way, when you do start needing their validation, then they're going to hold it back from you. So you have to already have your own validation. And when people compliment you, don't be like, what? Oh my God, for real? Thank you. No, say thank you like you already knew that. Thank you. I appreciate that. You feel me? You don't need nobody to tell you shit you already know. You're a beast. You're a king. You're a queen. You don't need that. You don't need a compliment, and you sure as hell don't care for criticism. Because them people wasn't with you in the dark. These people don't 100% know you. So that person that is giving you a compliment can be that same person that criticized you later. This is why you don't care for their compliments or their criticism. Okay? So the energy is cultivated, not granted. It is the deeper result of inner alignment. This is why I tell you meditation is key, because the more you can get yourself in a deep alignment, the more people will feel attracted to your energy. Let me see if I can find trying to find hold on, I'm about to show you. Exactly. Remember when I just talked about getting into deep alignment? Now, this is one of the reports that I put in my magnetism class, in my mystery school class, but I'm going to teach you a part of it that I was talking about. So when we talk about deep alignment, when people get into deep alignment, it makes them more magnetic. Now, you may say, why is it that it makes it more magnetic? I'm going to break it down for you, okay? So one of the more, and I guarantee you guys should definitely read this book. It's called Reality Transurfing. One of the more mystical aspects of reality transurfing is the concept of meridian points, which are linked to the flow of energy within the human body. You see, magnetism is a science. It's not about just, who got riz, who know how to talk to women, who know how to know. This is an actual energetic science of getting yourself into a deep alignment, right? So look, these points are intersections where different channels of energy converge, often corresponding to areas where physical, emotional, and mental forces meet. Now, do you understand how I've been literally walking you through every part of magnetism? First, we talked about how to get yourself together. Make sure you guys are working out. Then this whole month, we've been talking about emotional control. Emotional control. Now we're going to get into the mental aspect of it. But I've been breaking down magnetism piece by piece by piece, walking you through it. And now we're going to bring it all together. So stay with me. Stay with me. All right. So in traditional Eastern philosophies such as acupuncture or Reiki, meridian points are seen as a key to balancing energy within the body. Zealand uses a similar concept, suggesting that by focusing on and enhancing these energetic intersections, we can improve our ability to navigate and influence reality. So the more that you get your energy in alignment, the more you will be able to navigate and influence reality. Almost think about it like Naruto, or think about it like Dragon Ball Z. The more energy you get flowing through your body, the more you'll be able to manipulate it and maneuver it. Okay? When these points, and y'all keep running up the likes on this live, when these points are balanced and aligned, they allow energy to flow freely, heightening our sense of awareness, power, and potential. So you see why it's important for you to get your energy in alignment. Do you now see why? Because the moment that you get it in alignment, then you'll have enough power to maneuver things. And I'm not talking about telekinesis or none of that. I'm just talking about your ability to create, your ability to manifest, your ability to think of something and it instantly appear. That comes from a flow of energy, okay? So Zealand explains that consciously activating and maintaining these meridian points, we can enhance our ability to manifest desired outcomes. This process requires tuning into specific centers of the body, whether it be through mindfulness, focused intention, or physical practices that activate this point. That's deep. I hope y'all listening to what I'm talking about. So, you may say, well, how do we do that? Let me teach you how. To enlarge your energy. To enlarge one's energy, Zealand advocates several techniques that work synergistically with the understanding of meridian points. These methods help individuals expand their energy and open new possibilities in both personal and professional domains. You ever met somebody in business or in career or at your job that just seems to always get their way? I can almost guarantee you it's something about their birthday or it's something about their energy. And usually their birthday talks about their energy. You feel me? You feel me? So I need everybody, go ahead, comment down below if this is making sense. Comment down the fire emojis, run up the likes if this is making sense, all right? So, the power of intention and visualization. One of the most powerful ways to enlarge energy and reality transurfing is through intention and visualization, okay? Through intention and visualization, Zealand teaches that energy follows intention. A lot of y'all have stopped using intentions. You used to be very intentional when you was aware. You've lost awareness and you stopped being intentional. Tell me I'm lying. You've lost awareness and you've stopped being intentional. It's almost like you default back to your regular NPC self. You have to stay aware. You have to stay mindful. So, when we set clear, defined intentions and visualize their successful manifestation, we direct our energy towards that outcome. The act of intention setting activates the meridian points in the body, creating a flow of energy that resonates with the desired reality. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm telling you. And you know what's crazy? In my class, we have specific meditations. We have specific meditations, specific rituals, specific things that you can do to immediately enlarge your energy. For example, every time that I get on this live, I do one of my meditations or I do one of my rituals. And every time that I do it, sometimes I forget to do it, but every time I do it, the live goes up. The live goes up. I get lots of sales. I get lots of success. I get lots of followers. So I started to realize, and that's what, remember, I used to come on live and I used to be like, my intention is to attract these type of people. And every time I did that, it worked. I do everything for a reason. I do everything for a reason. All right. So going back to the dark psychology. Okay. And this again talks about magnetism, learning how to use your energy to work for y'all. Some of y'all are working way too hard. Some of y'all are working way too hard, and then you look at the person at your job who's not working as hard as you, but is getting as far. And when I say working too hard, I mean like you're overworking yourself because you're not in alignment with your energy. If you were in alignment with your energy, you wouldn't have to do all this extra shit that isn't aligned with you, and you would know exactly what to do. It's like making mistakes that you don't need to make. All right. So, dark psychology and influence. The unseen strings that move the world. Power is never what it seems. A lot of y'all think that the person who is seen the most, the person who is very popular is powerful. That's not always the case. That is not always the case. Influence does not work in the light. You see that? It moves in the shadows. Power is never what it seems. Influence does not work in the light. It moves in the shadows, woven into words, gestures, and the silent agreements of human nature. And another way I can give you an example of that is the way that people do powerful things is not by what they say also. So it could be how they move, how they carry themselves, the little movements that they make, the little eye contacts, the little facial expressions, the little nonverbal cues. It's not what they're saying. It's how they carry themselves. You get me? So to understand power, you must first understand control, not of others, but of perception of itself. That also means that a lot of y'all want to be powerful, but you can't even control yourself. You want to control a business. You want to be a CEO, but you cannot control yourself. You cannot control your emotions. And this is what my new class, Black Mirror Influence, teaches. The dark psychology of it. How people will use your own emotions against you. You got to face the darkness if you really want to be powerful, baby. All right? And my class is not cheap because this is a step up from my regular magnetism class. If you want to start off with my basic magnetism class, that's $99. You can DM me. But my new level magnetism class is $260. And it's going to have all the dark, deep secrets that people use to manipulate you. The way that your girlfriend gets you to simp for her. The way that your girlfriend cries on specific cues to get you to control you. The way that guys will make you think that they have extra choices when they really don't have no options. So, excuse me, I told you I was sick. But when you start to read some of the things that I have written down, you're going to be like, wow, this is really how people are. Just like when people are passive aggressive. That passive aggression, I'll teach you how to maneuver it. Narcissism. You feel me? Like, your girlfriend, your boyfriend ain't off the list. Them niggas is manipulative too. Everybody's manipulative. You just have to learn how to maneuver it and how to notice it, because a lot of y'all don't even realize that you're being guilt tripped into doing certain things. You feel me? So the masters of influence never impose. They make you believe their ideas were your own. They embed themselves into the unseen. Their hands never caught in the act. Their presence only felt in the decision you thought you made yourself. And let me teach you something that is around dark magnetism, dark psychology, okay? When you make people think that you're wealthy, even when you're not wealthy, that is a form of dark psychology. That is a form of dark psychology. And a person who did that very well is Christopher Columbus. And I always talk about this. Christopher Columbus came from a poor home, a poor family, but he carried himself as if he was rich so he could marry into a rich family. And that rich family ended up pouring and investing into his dreams. That is dark magnetism. That is dark psychology. Now, had the rich family been aware of the psychology, they would know when someone's trying to play them. And you could also be Christopher Columbus and know how to carry yourself to get a job that is a little bit above your standard, a little bit above, your credentials. When you lie on that resume, that's dark psychology. So the very first thing that I've been teaching in my dark psychology class, and you guys have until the 28th to join, because listen, let me tell you something. This class is going to be so deep that I don't want just anybody to get access to this shit. If you thought my magnetism shit was good, this class is another step up. And let me tell you something. The first thing that we're going to teach about, and I'm going to go into it a little bit, is the alter ego. The alter ego. If you really study people how I study people, you'll realize all the successful people have an alter ego. David Goggins, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson. Somebody said, is dark psychology bad? No. It's powerful because now you can protect yourself from the darkness, and you learn how to maneuver the darkness. You learn how to master the darkness. But the first step that I'm going to talk about in my magnetism class, my new class, is the alter ego. That is literally the first lesson in there. Every successful person has lived 2 lives. And the reason why I say this is because guess what? That alter ego that you need to create in order to win in life, you cannot bring that at home. So every successful person has lived 2 lives. the one that they were given and the one that they created. At some point, they realized that the version of themselves that they was born into this world was not enough. It was weak, fragile, too dependent on the approval of others, so they forged a new self, one that could survive at the highest levels of power. Kobe Bryant had to become the Black Mamba. Jose had to kill himself to become X. David Goggins had to create a persona so indestructible that even he was afraid of it. Come on, man. You got to learn how to study people. But it's okay. That's why you got me. That's why you got my brain. Because I studied these people for you. I studied these people for you. And we are in the year of the snake. And this is the process of shedding the skin of the old self. Like a snake, discarding what no longer serves it. The caterpillar does not negotiate with its limitation. It destroys itself to be reborn. This is not delusion, it is engineering. You will never rise to the highest levels of success as the person you were conditioned to be. Because everybody conditioned you to be humble, conditioned you to be nice. That's why you're building a new self. Because everybody who taught you how to be the version you are right now didn't know what it took to be successful. Society built the version of you to be compliant, weak, and afraid of stepping out of line. The real masters construct their own identities, ones designed for dominance, presence, and unwavering power. Ashe, 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 ashe. You see, back in the day, your ancient primal self, you wouldn't have needed to do that. But this new society has created such softies. Everybody's lazy. Exactly. Everybody's lazy. What's up? You get what I'm saying? So if you know that you're sick and tired of being this weak motherfucker that you've been, everybody walks over you, nobody respects you, nobody takes you serious, it's actually time for you to take some time and rebuild your new self. And I can help you do that. Because at one point, people looked over me. People thought, oh, all you do is just TikTok and all you do is this. And what y'all saw on Fresh and Fit was my dark side come out because it needed to. And guess what? It went viral. It did the job. I'm blowing up right now. All because I stopped being afraid of my dark self. Some of y'all are afraid of your darkness, that you don't know how to transmute it and use it for light. Your darkness can be used, but a lot of y'all allow it to use you. A lot of y'all allow it to use you. So I'm telling you right now, if you know that you're ready to tap into that dark side, what I want you to do is I want you to DM me your birthday. And if you're eligible to join, then I'll allow you to pay. The class is $260. It's not cheap because this is life-changing information if you really understand psychology. A lot of y'all have been played before. A lot of y'all dated someone who just completely dragged you through the mud. A lot of y'all dated somebody who completely made you a simp. Don't lie, you've been a simp before in your life. Aren't you tired of that life? Aren't you tired of that life? You know what I'm saying? It's either be the predator or be the prey. Which one? It's either be the predator or the prey. Thank you, Garden, for the gift. Thank you, Kojo. Thank you, Butterfly. Thank you, Owl. Thank you, Bethany. Thank you, Shy. Thank you guys for the gift. Me having the same birthday as X. Exactly. Then you understand. You came from a broken home. You get it. You get it. You get it. You get it. So learn how to transmute that darkness. Learn how to transmute that darkness. You feel me? And now what I'm about to do, I can't even do it on here. No worries. So what I want y'all to do is DM me your birthday. And if you're eligible, then you can join my class. A lot of y'all are not going to get in because guess what? A lot of y'all don't have what it takes. And your birthday tells me exactly what you're going through. A lot of y'all may not get in simply because maybe you're in your enemy year. Maybe you're in a bad time of you know what I'm saying? So just DM your birthday and pray that you get in. You determine eligibility by birthday? Yes, because I am a numerologist. I'm a numerologist. I am a numerologist. I need all y'all right now to click the link in my bio, and I need y'all to subscribe to me on Twitch. But look, I need y'all to see so many people are trying to get into this class. I got 76 people that have already sent me their birthday. I got so many people trying to get into this class. Look at this. So I'm telling you right now, you only got a couple of days. Look at all of this. Look at all of these people trying to get in. They already know what's up. They know what's up. This is no joke. All these people trying to get in. All these people trying to get in. And guess what? This is what you'll learn. The science of magnetism. How to cultivate an aura that draws people in. Dark psychology and influence. The unseen forces that control human behavior and how to wield them. The alter ego effect. The laws of social dominance. perception engineering, cognitive warfare, the art of presence, emotional mastery, strategic reinvention. All these people, look at this. Look at this. Because they know. Because they know. D Boogie, you're a 33 life path though. So, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? So DM me. DM me on TikTok. DM me on Instagram. You feel me? But listen, man. All I know is this is the year for you to go hard. This is the year for you to go, like, you don't have no excuse. You have no excuse for you not to go hard. No excuse. No excuse. No excuse. You got to DM me your birthday. That's the only way you can get in. DM it. DM it. DM it. All right? And do not DM me if you're not payment ready, y'all. Do not DM me if you're not payment ready. All right? But look. Damn, I'm in my enemy here. You funny. You funny, man. Yeah, man. This is the time right now for y'all to ask some questions. Go ahead and ask some questions. We're taking in some questions. Ask some questions. Ask some questions. What's up, Naya? Are you in your enemy year? No, I'm not in my enemy year. I'm not in my enemy year. I can't believe I really caught the flu, y'all. I can't believe that shit. So I've been literally like, that's why I look so rough. Just bear with me. I'm going to get fine tomorrow. That's why I sound like this. You know what I'm saying? How are the classes held? I have an app, y'all. I have an app. So you're able to, it's pre-recorded. It's text on there so you can go ahead and, you know, read it at your own pace. And then we're going to do live classes once a month. But it's pre-recorded. It's pre-recorded. Make sure y'all subscribe to me on YouTube and follow me on Twitch, y'all. Go on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch, y'all. I'm trying to build up my Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. We got to get to 600 followers on Twitch. You do your spirit baths or anything else to release energy besides meditation? Yes, I do. I do spiritual baths. Yes, I do. You a Leo? No, I'm not a Leo. I'm not a Leo. The Twitch is in the link in the bio, but I just commented down below. Somebody said, that ain't the flu, that's them upgrades. Hey, you funny. You funny. Wait, said that ain't the flu, that's them upgrades. Listen, let me tell you something. I fucked up going on that podcast with them OnlyFans girls, man. They got me sick. I swear, because guess what? When you go, I remember I went to the club one time before. And the one time I went in the club, the energy was so low that the next day, my throat was hoarse. Like, a lot of y'all have to understand, for real, getting into connections with people of low vibration can for real make you sick. Like, bruh, I swear it's true. Somebody said, can I ask about Papa Legba? I and recently did a money ritual. I want to see anyone else's perspective on this. If you messing around with Papa Legba, you need to make sure you go to a Babalao. Some of y'all just be out here trying to mess around with these deities and stuff. Like, you need to go to people who have degrees in this shit. Because you don't know what you fucking around with. You feel me? How do I stop gooning, yo? Listen, man, you're a loser if you're gooning. You're giving away your life force. You're giving away your energy. Think about it like this. Every time you goon, you lose money. Every time you goon, you lose attraction. You lose magnetism. That every time you goon, you lose magnetism. What lights you up and excites you? What lights me up is art. For example, let me show y'all something I created. Y'all ain't even know. I be out here making shit for real. Let me show y'all something I created. Let me show y'all something I created. Y'all ain't even know, boy. I made this. Oh, no,
treats you with loyalty.
No, not this. Let me show y'all something I created. The mirror is a liar. It does not reflect. It distorts. It twists light into mockery, bends beauty into something almost, but never enough. You see, she sits at this vanity, watching herself through its cruel lens, and at the end of the day, just to take a picture to compare herself, when really she should have been looking at her own light. Sometimes I wish you could really see what I see. You are everything you've been wanting to be. You're the one that buries it deep. You're the one that makes you think you're not enough. And then the world reflects the very thing that you think. You get frustrated with yourself. You ask yourself, am I fat? You overthink. You go crazy. When in reality, I see beauty. Restricting my life. Man, why the fuck they just... I knew it. They restricted my life. I knew the moment I showed myself going that oof, 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 I knew they was going to restrict my life. All y'all right now, I don't know how to end this shit on here. All y'all right now, what I need y'all to do is, I need y'all to come on Twitch. They just restricted my life. I'm going to finish it, but I'm telling you, that's why I need y'all to, boom. My YouTube is in the link in my bio. Ableton in the back, yeah. I use Ableton. Ableton in the back. Yeah, I use Ableton. Yeah, man. TikTok, fuck you. How the fuck I can't even end specific TikTok. It's like I gotta end the whole shit. Ori, what's your best advice to come out from a deep karmic breakup and continue to be on the path? Thank you, Naya. Thank you, Jess. Honestly, you gotta understand that every relationship you get into is you were supposed to get into that relationship. And the best way to understand is like realizing that every relationship is meant to teach you something. And the only way you can come out on top of a relationship like that is to learn what you were meant to learn. If you continuously stop yourself from learning what you were supposed to learn, then you just fuck yourself up. You get what I'm saying? The whole point is for you to learn the lesson. So I need everybody right now to click the link in my bio and join me on Twitch, because TikTok is going to keep doing this. And I'm about to start reacting to shit anyways. All right, so I'm about to start reacting to shit. So join me on Twitch. Join me on Twitch. Y'all. What y'all think about, you know what? I don't even know if I want to even answer. Okay, we getting some Twitch followers. That's what I'm talking about. See, look, I love
real
this nigga.
person, a real alpha, a real go-getter, they ain't saying shit about nobody. That's why you will never, ever hear me dropping somebody's name, running my mouth about somebody. I don't know what you went through. I don't know what you're going through. I didn't wear the shoes you wore when you were a kid. I didn't grow up in your fucked up house. I didn't have your fucked up family. I don't know shit about you. So guess what I do? Shut the fuck up. Because real men don't say shit. Because first of all, we're too busy trying to grind and be better.
Correct.
Second of all, unless we know what we know, we shut our fucking mouths. But nowadays, there's not many real men who live by that creed of like, you know, if you're on social media running your fucking mouth and shit, you're just a bitch.
He said you just a bitch. He said you just a bitch. He said you just a bitch. That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. Why I can't find your Stones link? It's manhurst.com. But listen, y'all. I'm about to hop off. Make sure you guys subscribe to me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. But I'm going to start doing some streams.